Hello everyone, welcome in. Misty Vale here. Today we are going to be doing how to make 100K in your first 7 days of Ranch of Rivershine. So here I am, new character, new fresh save. Before I even talk to Madeline, I'm not even going to talk to Madeline. What I'm doing now is I'm showing you where all the harvestable spots are for all the forageables. So I'm just going to go around town. And then eventually I will talk to Madeline. Then I'm going to go around the farm. And then from the next day on, I'm just going to fast forward and not show you this. So take note of all of this. You can play this back over and over again. But I'm just doing all the foraging. And this is how we're going to make our 100K the primary way. We're going to make our 100K in 7 days. So there are a lot of early game forageables in town and on your ranch that if you sell them in the first week, by the end of the week, you will have a lot of money. And that will help you put down your wild horse corrals. It'll help you buy things, expand, not expansions, but the new areas and whatnot, the breeding facility, possibly a barn, etc. So now these circles where I'm gathering all this forageable, everything that you get is going to be random every day. So you may not have the same forageables that I'm showing here. Every day the spawns are random. Every day the spawns are random. So it may take a little longer. You may have to sell more of it. But on my save, and then I also did this on a live stream, and I'll put the link to that up above. But I did this on live stream too. And it did take 7 days, and I was able to make 100K. So, like I said, just depends, but follow along, look at all these spots and gather up everything. Keep enough just for your horse and sell the rest. Sell the rest. You can also start planting early, and I'll show you that later. But yeah, if you do this every day for your first week, because there's really nothing else to do except run the beginner race. Once you get that open for the first 7 days, harvest everything you can in town and on your ranch, and sell it. Sell the majority of it, and I guarantee you, but that and racing 1 to 2 times a day, you will gain your 100K in 7 days. So I'm going to hush right now until we get to where it's time to get our horse, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, so here we are. Now all I'm looking for is harvester, just harvester, because of the traits. You can always sell your beginner horse. I know most of us get attached to it. However, I'm not even really looking for the stats because it's not going to really matter. Although I do. Oh, look here. This horse has harvester. Second horse, perfect. Not bad stats either. So we're going to go ahead and actually, yeah, we're going to take this horse. The speed can always be fixed, but it has harvester. That's perfect for what we need. gain forage twice when collecting it when you're on your horse or when you have your horse with you. So most of the time I'm going to be leading my horse around the farm and around town. And that way you get double foraging, which means more money, more sales. So here we go. We're bidding and we got him. That little head nod means we got the horse. Let's go. Okay, and I've cut out all the all the rest, so you're not going to see us learning how to ride our horse or anything else like that. There are more videos, different videos for that. We should, let's see, going to lead my horse. Where are we going? We should at this point be going down to see George. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to see George. Voiceovers, you gotta love it. Okay, and this is where you'll see, so this is just day one. We started, now Madeline gave us 10,000. We spent about 4,200, so we have 5,700 left. So this is me selling everything. So the chamomile, the flax, a little bit of the apples, the oats, all that kind of stuff. Not the Timothy per se, but the other, what's the other one? The other type of hay that we get. So already we've gone from 5,700 to 7,800, 8,200 orchard grass. That's the other hay. So after all of that, running around just town, now this was just the town, I went from 5,700 to 8,200. Now these are going to be the spots on your farm. Right as you walk in, you've got this little section. Excuse me. So I'm just going to lead my horse around the farm and I'll hush up and I'll be back for day 2. Okay, so I lied. It's not day 2 yet, but I've already got some seeds. And even though they're just orchard grass, I'm going to plant them because when they grow, then you can sell those too. And that's extra money because you've already got those 6 plots. So I've got 3 orchard seed grass. Anytime I get seeds now, I'm going to be planting. Doesn't matter what they are. before I even get the quest to go see Aisha in the next zone. So always do that. Whatever your save is. Whoops, you can't walk on those. Always do that, and then that will give you a little bit of extra income. Now, don't forget to harvest in your pastures. You have right now 2 pastures open. In case you didn't know it, the this pasture has 2 spots that you can harvest, and that pasture directly in front of us, there's a broken fence that you can get into from the this side, and you can get 1 spot in there. So don't forget to harvest here, and then also up by the goat, right up there. There is also a little spot to harvest outside the goat shed. Okay, so end of day 1. Here we go. Now, so we have made uh, 25 $2,500. So we're at 82.95 right now. Okay, so now we had a quest with Madeline, and we are going to do the beginner race. And I believe I'm going to show the entire race, but this will hopefully net us at least 1250. Let's see. Yep, there's 1,000 plus 250, so that's 2050. So then she gave us a little extra. So we were at 82.95. Now we should have 12,035. That's on day 2. Now we're going to sell all the stuff that we gathered from the farm and the town. That's what we're starting with, is 1235. So let's just go through all of this. So even the orchard grass, all the stuff that you don't think is worth selling, we're selling everything. So it's just going to take a second here. Selling apples. Not going to sell the pears. Not yet. I kind of want to keep the pears just in case. But see, now we've got more orchard grass seeds and we've got oat seeds, so we can plant those later. But we're going to sell the garlic, the ginger, the chamomile, and the flax. So we're already at 16,000 on day 2. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And because of our horse having harvester, we've got like double of everything. So it's really nice. 12 flax sells for 2,700. I mean, look at this. We are at 27,954 by day 2. That's insanity to me. Nope. We've got oat seeds, orchard grass seeds. That's pretty much it. Oh, we're going to sell a little bit of straw just because we have extra. And we only have the 1 horse. We are not getting 2 horses. This is not horse flipping, which you can do also. You can horse flip. Okay, so we're doing another beginner race for the end of the day. So we've already done 1, so we won't get that extra 250, but we will get an extra 1,000. So we're at 28,814. That's pretty good. We were in 16,000 in shop earnings and 2,000 in store and race earnings. So now we're at day 3. We've got a bunch of quests to do, none of which are really going to give us money, but we've already done everything on the farm. So now we're back selling at George's for day 3. Haven't even sold our carrots or our apples or our straw or anything else like that. We're already at 30,000, 31,000. Now, I don't advise selling all of your straw, of course, because you need it for your horse, but selling at least half of it because you're going to pick up so much more. We've got some garlic, some ginger, some chamomile, some flax. Those are all the high sellers. We didn't get a lot today, but still 36,000, another 37, 3,000 for 14. So we're now at 40,000. We're going to race one more time. I'm giving him a treat. We're at 42,000. This is day 3. No, sheepies. Look out. Okay, so we got another 1,000, so 43,000. I mean, that's what we've made, 11,000 in shop earnings. It's crazy. Day 4. So we've got some more quests, of course. We're going to open up the Lupine Meadow. Now, I'm not going to advocate for you going and doing this in the Lupine Meadow. You can, but I'm going to strictly say that we're doing this just on your ranch in the town. So we're back selling at George's, day 3. We've already done our farm, or our ranch, we've already done the town. So we're already at 45, and we haven't even gotten to the good forageables. Here we go. Let's see what we end up with. I bet it's over 50,000. Yep, 52. Let's see what happens when we sell the flax. 53.9. I mean, it's like easy money. And yes, you need these things later. However, you can always gather them more after this first week. Okay, so we're opening up the Lupine Meadow. She's giving us a little bit of money. We're going to buy it. So we're at 55. Now we're going to sell $22.50 for the Lupine Meadow purchase. So we're back down, I think, to 52. We're going to race one more time. So an extra 1,000. Oh, we're at 54, 163 now. So day 4, we made 10,600 in shop earnings. Day 5 is a very important day. So we started off at 55, 163. Let's see where we end up. And don't forget to plant those seeds if you have room. So we've already hit 60K, and we're not even just barely done. $66,000. Like, oh my goodness. Nope, I've got a little bit of, I'm going to buy a little bit of Timothy for my horse. Now this is the game changer. You get your first pet on day 5 and it's a dog. Now you never have to dismount your horse. You just run through the circles and your dog will pick it all up. You never have to dismount or lead your horse again. Day 5 is a game changer, man. Absolute game changer. We're doing the new, the Flower Field race. We're at 67,591, but because we won the race, Madeline has a little bit of extra money for us because we placed first in the Lupine Meadow beginner race. So now we're at $70,081, day 5. We're going to race one more time to the town race, beginner race. So that's an extra 1,000. So 71,331. So pretty good earnings for day 5. Day 6. So we're going to gather some corn for George. He might give us a little bit of money. So now we've already done the ranch and the town. We've done the corn. So we're at 73,156 and we're selling all our stuff. Now, I did get peppermint from Lupine Meadow while I was there. So I did pick a few things that did help a little bit. You could also sell the white flowers that you get there. All right, so we're going to do the Lupine Meadow beginner race again. You can generally run 2 races unless you've got Gourmand in addition to Harvester. Then you can run 4 races because you can give a treat twice a day. So that is 85,880. So that's pretty darn good. We're going to do a treat, run again, the town race. Oh God, the sheep. And we did it. Yay. So we're at 87,130. I mean, this is day 6 rather. So 12,000 in shop earnings. Day 7, your first festival. Still do your gathering. So we're selling to Madeline. This is going to clinch it. We're on day 7. Let's see if we've done it. I've already done the ranch. I've done the town. Let's see if we can get up to it. The 96,000. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. I'm telling you. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe. Follow me for more. I do live streams 3 times a week. But if you have other suggestions for me to do a video, please let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And I will see you next time. Bye now.